Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? So, I think you've done this before, but I like to remind you real quick on how it works. You see, hear, feel, sense, know. They talk to me, but they also show me pictures, and I call it spiritual charades. I try to describe the picture the best that I can. They never waste a message. There is always a reason for whatever they show or say. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind because you'll either see it later, remember it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later and go, "Oh, I know what he's talking about." So, okay. So he wants to tell you that you look more gorgeous every day. You look more gorgeous every time I see you. Even if you don't feel that way, he feels that way. Your beauty is, say it again. Thought he said timeless, and I thought he said ageless. So take both of those because I heard both. He's, I got to look at something real quick. So right about the time I started this, he would, oh, good grief. I start muttering. Hate it. Hate it when I mutter. Go look up song. I YouTubed it. Believe by Andrea Bocelli. Andrea Bocelli. He was singing that over and over. There's a message in that song for you. Or I just posted it on my Facebook before I started because I kept hearing it and I had to find it. I had to find it. I couldn't figure out which song it was. And it'll be on my Facebook for at least a couple days. So he says, "What are you afraid of? What are you worried about? Are you afraid or are you worried? Or both? Don't let your fears get the best of you." Now, before we started, a lot of times they'll nudge me to call these my release cards. It's something you need to let go of. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. This is like your psychic antenna. Your body, your gut, when it twists like that, like if somebody walks up to you and you just go, there's probably something wrong. Trust your body. Trust your psychic antenna. Everybody's psychic. Not everybody's a medium, but all mediums are psychic, if that makes sense. Everybody has that antenna. Your intuition, your sixth sense, your mother knowing part. So it's like it's like your stomach been bothering you or something, like in your tummy area, and it's almost they want you to see. He wants you. Can you see where her hands are? I know that picture's so pink and so pale. Want you to lie on the couch, lie on your back, put your hands on your tummy area, and just breathe and ask your dad, your team, your departed loved ones to come and make your tummy feel better. And I can feel mine right now. It's it's almost like it's moving inside, like things are moving, but it's like things are leaving. Things that you hold in your gut are leaving. I just drag mine back. I get rid of them and I just go, oh, hell, I need that feeling again. Let's try that. I'm not miserable enough. Bring that back. We all do it. Okay, so he's making me feel like he's standing behind me, but he's very lightly tapping in this area. So it's like he stands behind you and he goes tap, tap, tap. For some reason, it seems like they always do three. I don't know if they really do three when they actually do what they're doing. It actually comes out, but they always show me three taps. It doesn't matter. You feel him. You sometimes some people everybody feels it different. I don't know how you're gonna feel him, but it might feel like a bubble pushing up against you. It could feel like a tea towel laying on your shoulder. It could my Bob gets mad and I'm not paying attention to him. It'll feel like a needle sticking me, like, hey, trying to get your attention. Um, he says if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. He says he's feeling a lot of relief. That he had things weighing heavy on his mind here. Now those things are gone. Because now there's things he understands that he didn't understand before. And no, what they've shown me is when we leave, they peel us like an onion. All the anger and resentment and sad feelings and all those things, those heavy, heavy feelings that are not uplifting for us. They kind of peel those off of us and they cleanse our soul, our spirit, so it can vibrate at a higher level, light and bright, full of love and light. Made a rhyme. That wasn't on purpose, obviously, because I was kind of sad. But seriously, because the whole goal is to learn to love yourself and your neighbor. The whole goal is to learn to love. That's what you're supposed to learn here, and that's what you're supposed to learn when you get back up there. You're not really up there, you're really out here. Again, he says, you just look prettier every time I see you. And I promise you 1,000% he can hear you, he can see you. So talk to him all you want to. He's shown recently that you've had your head in your hands. And again, only that time he's standing beside you and he put his hand on your shoulder. So it doesn't have to be this shoulder. This is my right shoulder. It could be either one. So no, if you feel something there, I just got poked. I just got poked on my arm. If you feel something there, know that's him. Validate him, acknowledge him, tell him you love him, and ask him to bring you more. Give him permission. I've I've been in houses and like this one house, this little old man, he was plastered up in the corner of the living room. I go, what are you doing? And he says, well, I don't want to scare him. I don't want to make any noises. I just want to be here. Give him permission. Tell him it's okay. If it is okay, that's up to you. Okay. I don't, he's saying like rum diddy rum rum, rum diddy rum rum. That may not be the exact words. Rum diddy rum rum. I'm not sure what he means by that. Your dog was barking. He he says, what would it make to What say it again. What would it take to make you feel safe? Uh-oh, trash man. I thought he's already here. No, he's already got mine. Say the dog would be raising hell. What would it take to make you feel safe? You- Things aren't going to be as bad as you think they are. What would it take to make you feel safe? Er, safer. He added that in there this time. Said it twice. Let let those thoughts go and worry about what you can control, not what you cannot control. I don't know where he's going with this. The more you worry about what you can control and not the things that you cannot control, the happier and more peaceful you will be. He's not saying what subject he's talking about. I have no clue, and it's not for me to know. Hopefully, he's given me enough that you will understand what he's talking about. Hopefully, you felt him touching your shoulder. Okay. So I have no idea what you look like, but you could have hair as short as mine. So he's like lifting up your hair by your ear and he's whispering. He's do it again. Okay. So he's lifting up your hair over your ear and he's whispering in your ear and he's singing the Uncle Cracker song, Follow Me. Follow me, everything will be all right. He doesn't mean for you to follow him to the other side. So somehow he's going to give you little tidbits of guidance. He says, write it down, write it down. Okay, there's, okay, I was just doing it earlier. Writing, typing on my computer in my little personal file, things, things that I would like to have happen to me. Like, I would like to have a healthier body. So those things go to my guides, my angels, the universe, whatever, and they will bring somebody or something or whatever to help me have a healthier body. Lord knows this diet isn't working. Dang diets anyway. He says, I hope you know how much you were loved. I hope I let you know how much you were loved and still are. Not were, still am. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. Well, that's an old saying. Sometimes we just gotta be. We just gotta be. He says that he was hanging on to some deep, deep, deep regrets. And it took a lot of cleansing and a lot of work on his part and the healing guides. We're never alone when we get it. Keep saying up there. They're not up there. They're here. Takes a lot of work, but he did his work, and he's at peace, and he's okay with that. And he says you need to do the same thing, and if you can do it while you're here, it would be better, so you can enjoy your life. Because all is forgiven when we get to the other side. What they've shown me, you could be a mass murderer, but you will be cleansed. Your spirit, your soul will be forgiven. You learned what lesson you were supposed to learn. Don't ask me. I've asked them. They don't tell me shit. That's the way it works. And it's it's God's job. It's their job. It's the angels' jobs. The archangels. There are archangels. You can talk to them. It's their job to help us clean. Whoa, wind's kicking up really bad here. That sounded ugly. Hope it wasn't some of mine blown away or something. It scared me. So no, know that you can be at peace even while you're here. He wants you to know that he doesn't think we explained it well enough to you. He hopes you understand what he's trying to convey. You know, he's doing a funny little dance like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to go lighten the mood and take off and do something somewhere. Okay, with that, he's leaving. Thank you very much, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.